got the new thumb out. Everything seems to be working pretty well on it. Just have to check all the fittings. It's got a 52-inch bucket on this thing. So it's pretty heavy. That's a good sized chunk of concrete right there, and it picked it right up. We're just out here cleaning up this site so that the curb crew can get in, do their thing. We just got this call. We were recommended by another contractor. We're just here for a day. Maybe it's a new opportunity with these guys. I don't know. We'll see. This is really my first opportunity to run this thing. I think the speed on the thumb is right. I'm not sure. Maybe it could be a little faster. Working pretty well. I'm happy. Nothing like the first day with a new toy. It'll take a little time to get used to. This thing is a lot bigger than it was. These Mob Armor mounts are good, but sometimes they fall down when you start rattling around. They twist on you. Branches out of here. It's still a little cold. I didn't give it much time to warm up today. Just 15 minutes or so. It was nice and warm. Now it's about 20 degrees out this morning. Everybody thought winter's over, but I have a feeling she's got one more up her sleeve for us. So we got this thumb. I found it online on Machinery Trader, and it's actually off a 316. It's a cat thumb. I was gonna get a stick-mounted thumb, but this came across my plate, and it was a good deal. Took a little legwork to get it on. Nothing can be easy. Took a little time with Kat trying to find the upper pin. We got that. They wanted $800 for the bracket, so I had somebody make it locally. The hoses took them about 2 weeks to figure out. I don't know why, but they weren't really all that interested in helping me find the parts I needed, because I wasn't buying anything expensive. Although the hoses and valves and everything else cost about $1,400. So I'm probably into this thing for about $4,000. I think from Cat, you're probably talking about install probably $10,000. So I did okay. This bucket's probably a little big for this machine. I have a 36-inch bucket too, so maybe I'll pop that on later and see how it handles that. This concrete's just nice to be able to bale all this concrete at one time, not having to use the thumb all the time. I was never a big believer in Cat, but now I'm a believer. I see it. You can go on anything, any part. The thumb had a part number, serial number on it. Look up the serial number, look up the machine serial number, and you can find anything you want from the dealer. They have everything. They know exactly how the machine came out of the factory. They're definitely ahead of the game on everybody else. If you go to Case, anybody, they usually don't have all the information you're looking for unless it's a brand new machine. This is 2012, and they had everything on it. They know exactly where it came from, who bought it, what was on it when it came from the factory. And that was part of the issue. It didn't come with a thumb from the factory. So they didn't know what valves I needed. And I finally took getting up to one of the head guys over at Foley, and he got it figured out for me. But overall, I'm pumped. I mean, this is going to open up some doors for us having two machines. Be able to expand our workload a little bit. Hopefully I'll get another operator here. The guys I got, Anthony and Alex, they're good on the skid steer, they're good on the minis, but I need somebody that knows how to hold grade, dig foundations, and all that stuff that's a little bit more complicated. And I think with time they'll get there, but I need somebody that knows how to do it right away. So it's definitely hard to find somebody, and you got to keep them busy. We'll see what the summer brings. Overall, it's been a good day. Happy to get to use the new machine. Overall, it's been a good day. Happy to use the new machine. We're loading out. Been here about 5 to 6 hours. We got done what needed to get done, and we're going to go to the next job tomorrow. I think the thumb is way more valuable than I thought it was going to be when you get into situations where you got to grab stuff, move stuff. You're not constantly fighting with the bucket. It can be done, but with the 312, it's always a little bit of a battle trying to get everything, situated without hitting the cab or without hitting something else. So it's nice having that thumb. It's definitely a nicer option than I ever thought I would have, but this new machine is pretty slick. I'm happy with it. I'm trying out the different modes on this. I put on fuel saver mode. And I'm trying to move these ramps out a little bit to get on here. It's not cooperating. Heavy and awkward. You can't slide them by hand. So, looks like we're good. Hopefully we're centered. Got wires overhead. Once it's going on, there's no coming back. That's pretty much it. It's just sliding a little. This is an 8.6 trailer. But it sure feels tiny when you get this machine on here. With these wide pads, this thing is almost 9 foot or a little over. So I'm not crazy about loading on this trailer, but it's what we got for now. As long as you just keep following through on that tipping point, you're usually okay. I think a tilt deck would be a real nice option, but it's a little heavy. With this machine and the extra bucket, I'm at 81,000 pounds. So if I take off the extra bucket, I'm okay, but with the extra bucket on, I'm 1,200 pounds over 80,000, which is the legal weight in New Jersey for a combined in most states. Now with just the truck I can only be 70, but with the trailer I can be 80. This is the worst part, trying to load up here and you got a hole you're working over. Off the side, the trailer's tipping that way. can't see where I'm going. I'm trying to keep the bucket over the side, so yeah, the trailer is good. Anthony moving some stuff for me. All loaded up, ready to roll. Just gotta chain her down. It is a big girl. We've got a flag on the back because it hangs off about 6 feet behind the back of the trailer, and it's low. Ant's gotta get that loaded up next. I moved a couple hundred yards of material today. Can't really tell, it's still got quite a bit of material.